Hello, and a warm welcome back to the TNC Podcast. It's like we've never been away. We haven't been away. We've been here all along, sat on this sofa, watching Norwich City pump non-league opposition at their will. We've got our Lakens, we've got our friends, and we're here.
We are.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm actually sporting today
That's very nice.
A nice legacy
Where's
Lakens
mine?
T-shirt. I don't know. Ask the guys at Lakens.
Well, surely you're in charge of getting the t-shirts.
Partnership activation.
And you were like, we'll just have one, Jack. So I'm rocking it like a 97.
That's a lovely
Coleman.
number though.
It's very thick, and we're filming on Saturday.
Describes your golfing game as well.
Pony. It's Saturday the 17th of July. It is a stunning day.
Oh, it's so good.
And I have to say as well, we're back in Yarmouth today. Shock. Chris wanted to come back. Texting me all week, Chris, Jack, let me come. I was like, fine. Get down to Yarmouth. We'll have a little 9 holes of golf. Film a podcast. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt.
Indeed.
It's got an incredible pulling factor, Yarmouth, isn't it? And
don't
go there.
No, I know.
May I say, 2 of your favourite places in the UK, Hull and Great Yarmouth. What do they have in common, you may say? Well, Hull, former city of culture. Yarmouth, the 2022 possible city of culture, despite it not being a city.
And it has to partner up with East Suffolk.
Yes. I love that though. It's like Buendia and Phuket.
It's verging on fraud. It's ridiculous. It's like Saudi Arabia teaming up with Italy for the World Cup. It's just absolute nonsense.
Oh, that's actually happening, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not going to happen,
Look,
is it?
Every good strike partner needs a good number 10. Yarmouth is the Pookie, banging in the goals.
Yarmouth
East Suffolk's the number 10. Providing a little bit of juice here and there.
Yarmouth needs more than a number 10. It needs a demolition job.
Anyway,
Right, get rid of Yarmouth and get onto the agenda for
Norwich
today.
City.
Yes.
What's going on?
We are looking so good right now.
Are we?
Oh, we're looking good.
What about us?
Our ship is looking shape.
Ship's looking shape?
It is.
Why?
The transfers we bought in.
Okay.
More to come, of course.
When we last spoke...
Kit's looking fabulous. I'm sure we'll go on to that.
It's not looking pony.
It's not looking pony.
When we last spoke, you were confident. You're always quite confident.
Deluded mainly.
Yeah. Where were we at in terms of transfers? We brought Rashika in, hadn't we?
I think we had, yeah.
And now we've seen him in action.
Yeah.
Against Kings Lynn Town.
Yeah.
Did you see any of that game?
A little bit, sporadically. Was definitely enjoying a few beers.
Well, it was Friday night. It'd be rude not to.
I tuned in to the stream sporadically. Keyword. Look, I saw a wee bit of Rashika. Right, I think. By the way, we're not pronouncing it right. Rashitsa.
Mila.
Rashitsa.
Okay.
Let's get used to that.
Big rash. Maybe not.
Maybe not Big Rash. Doesn't really work like Big Andy, does it? Big Rash. Oh dear.
Like a rash on defenders, always.
Yeah. All over them.
Yeah.
Like a rash.
Yeah. There we go. That works.
Yeah, there could be something there. Yeah, he played against Kings Lynn. What a laugh. So did Billy Gilmour. What a laugh.
Yeah.
Billy Gilmour looks, as expected, the real deal. I think Big Rash. I don't think he really had a lot of the ball, and obviously was used in that game to just start to play for Norwich, right? You're going to be in this position, Rashy. I'm just really... The point, Jack, is that I'm excited because we've gone from BK8 gate to, obviously, Ben Kensel saying, I'm off, and things looking pretty... bad at the football club, to all of a sudden, this is what we said, Webber just needs to get some signings in the door. He's done that. I say the recruitment team and Webber have done that, and it's filled me full of yellow and green optimism again.
I loved after the game against Kings Lynn, in which we won 3-1, and we'll speak about that more in a moment. There was a compilation video of Billy Gilmour's best bits, about 2 minutes long, that a Chelsea fan account posted. 200,000 views. That is the power of Billy Gilmour. Kings Lynn have probably never had 200,000 views. And last night, Billy Gilmour spraying about passes for fun.
Yes, please.
Happy days.
Yeah.
That's what we want to be seeing, though. It's exciting. The sun has been shining. New players in their new kits at Kings Lynn. The club football season is nearly back.
Yeah, buzzing.
England, we haven't even spoken about that.
Do we have to?
No, not really. No, not if you don't want to. We lost.
It is. See, this is the thing. People have misunderstood it's coming home. It is coming home.
Right.
The World Cup.
Okay. Well, we didn't specify when the Euros was coming home.
No. We didn't specify when it is coming home, full stop. It could be the Euros after. It's the World Cup, though. It is coming home. Great. Honestly, though, what a tournament.
It was good.
And obviously have to say, big up to the Rashi, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Saka as well. Absolute top boys. So proud of all three of those lads. Or proud of all the England lads, to be fair. By the way, on that note, I actually feel like I feel so in with the England team now more than ever before. Like it was normally I was just pure club, like pure as possible. Like I wouldn't even watch England games, apart from when we got to the big tournaments. I'm so in on England now, and I love this group of lads that we've got at England. They're proper humans, aren't they? And they seem to really like each other and get on. And I feel really connected to them.
And the nice thing is, the next time we'll be seeing England at a major tournament, the World Cup, we'll have multiple Norwich players there.
And we'll be
Max
next year.
Aarons, Todd Cantwell, Angus Gunn.
Hopefully. That'd be incredible, wouldn't it?
What do you mean, hopefully?
Well,
they will be.
Yeah, I like that. I love that from you. I do love that from you.
The new kit is out.
It's so sexy. It's so sexy.
I've never seen Chris with a JD bag before, and he rocked up with a JD bag. The influence has already taken quite the grab of you. JD on the sleeve.
Yeah,
that's quite a nice touch, isn't it?
What, JD on the sleeve?
Well, it's nice from a commercial point of view.
It's lovely for the money, not for the aesthetic of the kit, mind. But
the
kit looks lovely, and obviously the Lotus sponsor looks really nice as well. I think.
Would have liked it in a green.
Would you?
Yeah. No. Like a dark green, like the junior kits had last year.
No.
You happy with the black?
Oh, I love the black.
Okay.
Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm all in on it.
And
I seriously think. Yeah.
Jommer? I said that the other day. Jommer?
Jommer.
I need Jommer, isn't it? I don't know why I keep saying Jommer.
That reminds me of when you used to say, what did you used to say? You used to pronounce Ipswich. What did you say? Ipswich. Yeah, it used to be with a G rather than a CH.
My favourite mispronunciation of yours in the past.
Go on.
Graban. For Graben.
Graban?
You used to say
Graban.
I didn't.
You did. No, I didn't.
You did.
Oh, come on.
You did.
Oh, I don't remember
Lewis Graban.
How many beers had I had?
Probably quite a few.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter what you call them nowadays. But yeah, Lewis Graban was a good one.
Anyway.
Also, we've got some new contracts
in
the house. And they go by the names of Jakob Sorensen.
Yes, please.
And Bali Mumba. Bali Mumba. Just made that up.
Oh, okay. I thought you were actually singing. What was that to the tune of?
Bali. Bali. There is a song like that, I think.
Is there?
Or maybe I've made that up as well.
I'm not sure.
I thought you'd know that kind of house vibe.
Yeah, it didn't sell a house to me. But anyway,
it does.
Jakob Sorensen.
Jakob
Sorensen. Really excited about this one and happy about this one, and really interested to know, for the people that are watching this on YouTube, let us know in the comments below. Jakob Sorensen next season, big role to play or not? This is a topic of conversation that's going around the Norwich City community.
Well, where does he play?
Well,
because it's not going to be left back, is it?
Well, but he can play there, as we know.
Yeah, but
however,
you knew this.
He can play there. However, a lot of people are saying, I can see him in that holding role.
Oh, I tell you what, I've got a bit of time for that.
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't care where we play him, to be fair.
He's good, isn't he?
Stick him up front. He's a top lad.
Is he Premier League standard?
I think he's got the latent potential to be Premier League standard, and I think that he's one of those players where he just fit. This is where I love where people are going with this. It feels like he could smash it next season, and you don't get that with every single player. In my opinion, he feels like one of those players that's just going to absolutely smash it next season, and I hope so. And clearly the club thinks so. Hence the contract extension, which is super exciting, and of course Bali Mumba as well, another really exciting player. Every time he's put on the yellow shirt, I've really enjoyed watching him play. Really enjoyed it.
It's fascinating with Mumba and Sorensen, because I would probably have them in the bracket. I don't think I'm being unfair here. Slightly below what's required in the Premier League. Clearly the potential there, but at the current moment of speaking, I'd say probably a slight step below the Premier League. But it was interesting to see Sam McCallum had been loaned back out to Championship level QPR. Great move for him.
Yeah.
Year of experience in the Championship. But I kind of thought that Mumba and Sorensen, Mumba and McCallum were maybe at a similar level.
Okay.
But clearly, if they're looking to keep hold of Mumba, they put him above that of Sam McCallum. So it'll be really interesting to see whether either of them play next season. I would suspect Sorensen is a wonderful kind of versatile player to have in the ranks.
But you've got to factor in as well, it is a genuine Christmas miracle that we've kept hold of Maxi Aarons.
So far.
Do you know something I don't?
No, but there's surely going to be interest.
Well, I've got so much interest. Honestly, a lot of people will, won't they? I really do think it's a miracle we kept hold of him for the Championship. Never mind.
Yes.
I feel like the players that were just like so obviously going to go this summer were Emmy and Maxi. Like those players have resigned to leaving. So the fact that it looks like he's going to be starting for Norwich in the Premier League next season is such a blessing.
Well, there hasn't really been a whole lot of interest for any of our players, has there?
Well, how do you know? Are you in the boardroom?
Well, no, I'm reading the old the newspapers.
Well, you may as well.
Yeah, but in terms of rumours and stuff, there hasn't been a whole lot, has there? Has there?
Well, yeah, a fair bit, but not. Well, in terms of outs?
Yeah, in terms of outs,
no,
not ins.
not outs.
Oh, God, it's absolutely flooding with rumours coming in. In terms of Campwell and Aarons.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose there isn't too many other like very sellable assets.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily be looking to for the papers for reliability.
Well, no, mate, there's no football on at the moment. I need something in my life. Like, I've got the golf, that's fine.
Well, I was going to say.
I need some.
Where we're going next.
I need some transfer rumours to keep the juices flowing. Okay, so that's good. We're happy about that.
Yes.
Emi Buendia is causing me a lot of pain at the moment.
Because of what he's putting on social
Mate,
media.
I keep seeing videos of him and pictures of him.
Yeah, I know. And win a Villa shirt.
Is it an unfollow job?
And he just followed me on Twitter. I can't
so you
unfollow
can't
him.
really
I can't
maybe
unfollow
mute him. Block him.
Oh, do you know what? He put that picture on the other day of him in his Villa shirt, like leaning up against the goalpost, like Robert Fleck.
Really
style.
hurt me.
And then the music he put over it, which really took the piss, I thought, was feeling good, like I should. And I just thought, no. You were feeling good at Norwich.
Yeah.
Don't start giving it the feeling good music now. So anyway, we are sick with envy that Aston Villa fans are loving Emi Buendia. But fair enough, because we know the script. Next season, he comes to Carrow Road. Jordan Hugill or The Rock, Ben Gibson, winds him up. He gets sent off, and then we give him a proper farewell. It's going to happen. So don't be jealous or worried, Norwich fans.
I thought I was fine about the whole Emmy thing until I saw him with that kit, and it really got to me. I don't know what it was.
He does suit that kit though. To be fair.
No,
I
he
think
doesn't.
he does. I think he does.
He needs something bright and flamboyant.
You want him to wear something bright and flamboyant.
Yes, that's the same thing.
Yeah, I know, but yes, you've got to let go. I tell you what,
I think it's going to take a while with Emmy. Normally, I'm quite good. Like, the last time I felt probably that sore was maybe when Holty left, but then even then we kind of got the best years with him.
Yeah.
Maybe Maddison, but equally it was like wasn't quite as bad as Emmy, and I was fine until I saw that picture, and then I saw a video of him in training as well, and that really hurt. That was like seeing an ex-girlfriend living it up with a new man.
I wouldn't know.
And and I saw that video of Emmy, and I just had to unfollow the journalist who retweeted it. I had to go. Sorry, I'm not accepting of this content. No.
The transfer that caused me the most ever pain was Malky Mackay to West Ham. I was in pieces.
Were you at that kind of age where it really hurts?
I was devastated.
Yeah.
I just didn't see a way back for our football club at that point. No, you laugh. Right, let us know in the comments below. Transfer out of the club that's caused you the most pain. Yeah. I bet you over 50% of people in the comment section will put Emi Buendia. It's a big one. Yeah. It's a big one. But I tell you what's made it easier, and the remedy here is that it was kind of made a little bit easier that we haven't seen him anyway, because we didn't see him for a season because we were all at home.
That makes it more painful.
Does it?
Yeah, because I'm like, we've had this probably one of the most majestic talents we'll ever see in a Norwich shirt, and we've only really seen him in the flesh for a season.
But he didn't look. Yeah, but you know when a player leaves the football club and they're giving their last clap to the fans, and you can see it in their eyes that they're
just
going.
Over with, yeah.
And I don't like. I would rather just not have that.
You just want a clean cut.
And I think having that clean cut might help with Emmy. This is becoming the Emi Buendia counselling session. He's left ages ago.
I just needed to get that off my chest.
Well, no, it's fair enough, and this is what it's all about, isn't it?
We sent a tweet on the TNC account the other day. Most underrated.
We did.
Norwich City player, and my goodness, did it get a response?
Yeah. Go on.
But while I look for the tweet, what's the first name that pops to your head?
Dixon Atuhu.
Right. Just. That's it.
Dixon. Well, you asked me a question.
I thought he was quite well rated.
No.
No?
No, he's alright to be fair.
Right. We said what past or present Norwich City player.
Read some out. Go on.
Oliver Rudling. Zach Whitbread.
I thought that was a name then. Oliver Rudling.
Right winger in 2002.
Zach Whitbread's got a really good reputation amongst the Norwich players of that generation. Yet I feel like I agree with that massively. I don't think the fans really put enough respect on Whitbread's name.
Here's one that's going to really rile you up from Kieran Stockley.
Go on.
Luciano Becchio.
Oh, fuck off. That's nonsense.
Proven goal scorer.
Proven goal scorer.
Well.
Proven goal scorer.
He was at Leeds, wasn't he?
Yeah. And then he was an absolute... Oh, he was awful.
He had a wonderful assist for Howson's goal.
What is the question? Brom. Hang on. Let's go back to the question.
Most underrated past or present Norwich
City player. He's not underrated. He's rated 0 out of 10. Luciano Becchio was god awful, and I remember speaking to Bradley Johnson about this, and it did make me smile. Bradley Johnson was like apparently the Norwich. I think he said this on one of our podcasts with him, one of the two. The Norwich players went up to Bradley Johnson and they were like, "Is this a joke?" Because obviously he played with Bradley Johnson at Leeds, and all the lads went up to Bradley Johnson after training. Is this a joke?
Right.
And he went, well, what do you mean, is it a joke? I mean, he's literally done nothing in training. Like, is this really... Oh, wow. Do you really think he's good enough for us? And he's like, yeah, no, trust me, lads, he'll deliver on the pitch on a Saturday. And he just didn't.
The only saving grace of that Becchio signing was the fact that it broke Leeds fans' hearts. That felt quite good.
Yeah, but I think we'd already broken their hearts with Howson and Johnson and Snodgrass.
That was a glorious few years.
That was... yeah.
That was when Leeds were basically our academy.
They were our feeder club.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And I really like where Jack's going with this. Cool. Jack Mini O'Neill on Twitter.
Yeah, cracking name.
Danny Pacheco.
Yeah.
But I thought he was quite well rated.
Well, but clearly not by the club enough to sign him. I loved him. Yeah. I loved him. I must admit that's one of my biggest frustrations as a fan.
Not signing Pacheco.
Honestly, I think signing Pacheco...
He got it
He
as well.
still gets it as well, by
he does.
the way. Yeah. He likes to pop up with a tweet every blue moon.
Him and Ivo Pinto.
And God, it gets me going. It does.
Still, even now.
Yeah, even now, Pacheco gets me going.
I like that. Leveson James, I'll tell you who he likes.
Go on.
Gary O'Neill. His work rate, vision and pass accuracy was incredibly
Some
underrated.
people really don't like him because of that tackle against Stoke.
Was an absolute howler.
Yeah, but passion. Completely fucked the game, but passion.
Yeah, well, it was passion.
I like a bit of passion. I agree with that. Gary Neal, underrated.
That actually got 7 likes on Twitter.
Feeling that. Massively feeling that.
Matt Rolls. This is a controversial one.
Hang on. Sorry, let's get back to the name.
Matt Rolls.
What a name, by the way.
Really good
That is a solid 10 out of 10 name.
Name of the week?
Name of the week. Matt Rolls.
Nelson Oliveira. I like where Matt's going with this.
Look, Russ Martin banged on and on about Nelson Oliveira being literally one of the most talented players that he's played with in his decade at Norwich City Football Club. So that speaks volumes.
One of my big frustrations with Nelson, he just constantly got the ball from wide and shot onside every time. He was a number 9. But stay in that pocket.
Yeah, but if you're not getting the ball. Yeah, but then
when we did get the ball, there was no one to pass it to.
Yeah.
I think it was actually Nelson Oliveira who broke Aston Oxborough's finger in a training session.
Wow, fun fact.
With the venom of his shot.
Wow.
I believe.
Love that.
Rotendo. This is name of the week.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to give you an underrated player. Here's another
Rotendo Rangisi.
Hang on, just before you go to Rangisi, what a name.
Big Rotendo.
Big. Yeah.
Double R.
Yeah, I love that. Where was it going?
Nelson Oliveira.
Oh shit, I've forgotten now. That's so poor from me.
Rotendo.
No, it's gone.
Mitchell Dykes.
Yeah, underrated.
He was good.
I feel like
he was good.
I feel like some people really just thought he was massively overrated though. But I was in the underrated camp. I loved him.
Here is the most popular response.
Go on.
This comes in from Norwich Noise. Most liked reply to our tweet, and a lot of people said this. Andrew Zimmerman.
Yeah.
His career after us confirms this.
Yes. Who is that? Who said that?
Norwich Noise.
I love that from you, Norwich Noise. I absolutely love that.
He was good. Oh, actually, sorry, I lie. The most liked reply was me.
Right.
Yannick Vilchka.
Oh, fuck.
20 likes. A lot of people agree with me.
That doesn't mean agreement.
Yeah,
that means they're laughing at you.
No, it means they agree with me. I've always Dennis Shrabeni from Gabriel Sutton.
Yeah,
we've always liked Gabriel Sutton, and I tell you what, we've always liked Dennis Shrabeni.
Shrabeni massively underrated.
Genuinely think he was underrated.
Damien Francis underrated.
Yeah, good from you. Lots of people saying Jakob Sorensen.
Millenbu?
Steve Morrison. Quite a few shouts for him.
Yeah. Well, look, he was always in Holt's shadow. Bless him.
Yeah, he was actually.
He had such a tough job. But Steve Morrison, if you look at his record for Norwich...
Especially in the Premier League as well. Impressive.
The man delivered.
He did. He was impressive.
I'll never forget his equaliser against Arsenal away.
I've really mugged Steve off here.
Right.
Steve's also... He's joint with me in terms of the most liked reply.
That's what I was going to say.
That is a Deidre Foe. He
says,
I will die on this hill.
Yeah. I'll die on that hill with him.
Okay.
Steve who?
Multiple deaths on that hill.
Yeah, up to
Steve.
Steve.
Fack. Not me swearing.
That can't be his name.
Steve Fack.
That's not his name.
Or
Steve Fack.
Yeah, I think so.
Fack.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, but you agree with
it. I love it. No, I love it. I'm on that hill with you, Steve Fack.
Yeah, there's so many.
Anyway.
Anthony Pilkington was also a popular.
Please let us know. Oh my God, yes.
I
so
love
underrated.
Pilks. He's just signed for Fleetwood.
Go and listen to our audio exclusive podcast with Pilks, by the way. Quality pod. Right. We've done that to death.
Yeah,
let us know in the comment section your underrated Norwich player.
We're going to get on some Twitter questions.
Go on.
Always love these. Although we have, you've changed the appeal. We now ask for questions, statements, rants and raves because often people would just tweet us a statement as opposed to a question, but we've got a lot of time for that.
Yeah, so much. Too much.
We've had this question in the past, but the answer may have changed. Lee Jones, who, by the way, that's an impressive beard.
Nah, well, let's get this on camera. Look at this.
Yes, Stevie boy.
Go on! By the way, is it just me or is... No,
no, Lee. Sorry.
I was going to say, everyone's called Steve
this week. Lee. Well done, Lee. Good growth. Lee says, which Norwich City player smells the nicest? He thinks either Tim Krul or Jordan Hugill.
I don't think it's Tim Krul. I reckon Tim Krul is like, smells decent, but I don't see him as a sort of a lathering it on kind of guy. I don't, and you know, I met Jordan for the first time at the England game, the England final. He was in the Oak, starting the chants, by the way. So Jordan, if you're watching, respect that, mate. Yeah, he didn't have loads of stuff on, and neither did Adam Eder, and neither did Jakob Sorensen.
So you've actually got a bit of knowledge in this department.
Absolutely, we have heard 1,000,001 times that Daniel Farke smells divine. Yeah. As for a player, maybe an L.
Yeah, Arnold smell nice.
Yeah.
When we met him that time.
Honestly, Toddy does. Maybe our Norwich team just stink.
Maybe like aftershave really piling on is maybe a bit of a thing of the past.
Maybe it's a bit of 90s, yeah. Anyway, right, next question.
I think Bali Mumba smells good. I reckon he's got a nice pong about him.
Yeah, I'll tell you what he pongs of.
Reece Brown.
Champions League football in 2 seasons.
Absolutely reeks of that.
Yeah.
Reece Brown. Controversial opinion time.
Go on, hit me.
He's really concerned by the striker options in Pukki, Hugo and Eder. I know Pukki's done it in the Prem before, but I'm not convinced they'll score enough to keep us up. Reece Brown, with the controversy.
Reece, I really like where you're going with the statement. However, I did a Twitter space the other day with Michael Bailey, and I'll say it now and I'll say it again. Every season, to be fair, when we first signed Pukki, let's be honest, we all went, who? Delivered. First season. Bang.
Like a postman. On steroids.
First class service, by the way, as well.
Next day delivery.
Absolutely.
Same day delivery.
Season after, we thought, oh no, one season wonder. You know, oh no, it's the championship season, you know. Premier League. Boom.
Yeah.
Delivered in the Premier League. And if it wasn't for that toe injury, I stand by the fact he would have scored more goals in the Premier League.
Absolutely.
And maybe we would have stood a chance.
Yeah,
okay, fair enough. Yeah, point taken. Anyway, so then we go down and people say, no, come on, Pookie's had it now.
Well,
he got injured.
The hangover.
Yeah, the hangover. Boom. Did it again.
Yeah.
That actually hurt my leg. I hit it so hard, but I love it. Teemu Pukki, here's the point. Never, ever, ever write off the GOAT. He will deliver next season.
But can he do it on his own, Chris? I think that's what Reece is alluding to.
Can he do it on his own? What do you mean, can he do it on his own?
Or can he do it on his own?
What sort of comment is that? He's done it for 3 seasons on the spin on his own.
Mate, the whole season long, we've seen before, all it takes is a little niggle here, a little niggle there. Suddenly you're missing 8-10 games a season.
However, I like where Reece is going because I understand and empathise with his opinion that it feels like we just need a bit more quality up front.
A bit of a... You know when we used to speak about the cultured curler that Mario Vrancic used to deploy?
You want a cultured curler up top? Oh, I don't.
Yeah, a bit of European spice.
I want an Mbakani.
Okay.
I want someone that's going to smash the back door down.
Really smash it.
Yeah, I'm not. I want someone that barely speaks English that's just going to scare people to death up
just
front.
Gets the job done.
100%. Yeah,
okay.
Scrappy 1-0. I love a bit of that.
Yeah.
Just like a big beast from the east. That's what I want.
Beast from the east. You've got me here. From Yarmouth.
To be fair though, maybe Jordan Hugill is that player. Maybe we're all...
Do you think he's got the quality?
I think that people are writing Jordan off way too soon. He's not played a lot of football for Norwich.
But
He's not played a lot of football for Norwich. He was at West Ham for a reason. And people forget that. So I'll stand by Jordan.
But do you think it's worth being like, he might pay off, he might not? Or do you throw 10, 15 million quid at a striker and go, at least we've got a bit of... every player's a risk.
With this, and I'm sure we'll go on to this in a minute, I think, and let us know in the comment section where you think we need to strengthen the most. I don't think up front is our biggest weakness at all. I think our weak area at the moment is midfield. I think without Ollie, we need a ball grabber, a
We've
tackler.
got Malou. We forgot to speak
a tackler.
about him.
Lys Malou, yeah. Lys Malou. Lys Malou. Lys Malou. Lys Malou. La,
I like that.
Lys Malou. Bon Dieu. Lys Malou. Monsieur. Lys Malou. Lys Malou.
That was good.
I didn't make it up though.
I didn't.
I think that was John Punt.
You've got the dog barking as well.
Sorry, dog's barking. So I think in that central defensive midfield role, I think we just need a bit more.
Okay.
And maybe, but maybe Jakob Sorensen's for that role.
Yeah. Well, we were bigging him up earlier in the podcast.
Exactly.
I was speaking to a chap around the corner called Keith. Hello, Keith. I know you're watching. He was watering his roses, and what lovely roses they are. And it was at half time of the Kings Lynn game, and
Keith and his roses.
Mate, marvellous roses. And he was like, "What do you think going into the new season, Jack?" And I said, maybe I'm taking a slightly simplistic view here, and it is very common for me to take a simplistic view. But I said, having lost Emi Buendia and having lost Oliver Skipp,
Yeah.
you've lost arguably your two best players.
Okay.
You're going up a considerable level.
Yes.
How can you possibly be confident?
Well, we've already signed.
Yeah, but they're not on them levels, are they?
How do you know?
Mate.
How do you know?
Mate, Lys Malou is not going to be on Oliver Skipp levels.
How do you know? Lys Malou.
I mean,
Lys Malou.
I don't know for sure, but
Oh,
I'm
by the
taking
way,
a calculated guess.
I can't believe we've not spoken about Lys Malou. Let's ignore the negatives for a minute. Lys Malou. Yes, please.
It gives me a Deidre Faux vibes, I think.
It gives me tingles.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Why?
I just love it.
Why?
I just love his name.
Yeah.
I love the way he looks. Just got a good feeling about Lys Malou.
Have you?
Yeah.
Apparently he's very highly rated.
What
There's
do you mean apparently? Stuart Webber's signed him for Norwich City Football Club, so he is highly rated.
Our European expert at work, he messaged me when we signed Milo Rashica and said, Jack, I'm jealous. He's an Arsenal fan. He said, I'm really jealous. I like the look of Rashica. He messaged me, Rashica, a couple of minutes after the Lys Malou signing. He said, Jack, I'm getting excited for you guys. Honestly. He said, I'm getting excited, and he's not a Norwich fan.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, but to be fair, did you say he was an Arsenal fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's suffering.
We'll be competing with them down at the bottom.
Yeah, he's in the shitter at the moment.
Yeah, I suppose it's a low bar to get excited on, isn't it? Let's have a look. What else have we got going on here? Like where Phoebe's going with this.
Go on.
Kieran Dowell to be the standout player this season. Thoughts, feelings?
And we should just quickly talk a bit about the Kings Lynn game. Dowell-Dino, 2 goals. First goal of this season, by the way.
Yeah. And he was... And I think,
I'm not even surprised. I'm almost bored of it. I knew he was going to deliver.
Well, tail end of last season, there were multiple times when we were
Yes.
screaming into our webcams.
Yes.
On the watch-alongs.
Yes.
Dowell-Dino.
Yes.
Delivering again.
Well, that's what he does, isn't it? And you know what? I love that from Phoebe. And I think he could be the one next season that really sets it alight for Norwich City. I hope he is anyway. I think
A lot of people use UPS for postage, don't they?
Right.
I use DDA. Dowell delivers again.
So shit. And I love it. Oh yeah. Anyway, Dowell-Dino, a great performance against Kings Lynn. Could be one to watch for Norwich City next season.
Yeah, I think if he stays fit, I think he's going to be important for us.
Yes.
I really do. And
That is a worry. That's a worry next season because that's where we went horrifically wrong.
Injuries.
I say wrong. Well, maybe we did. Maybe we went too hard on the lads in the Premier League.
Yeah, I think with injuries, there's a bit of luck, and I think there is a bit of things you can control, and I think there will have been lessons learned from that.
Yeah,
agreed.
Agreed.
Well, we've already spoken about this. What positions do Norwich City need to sign in?
Do you think we need a centre back?
Ooh, centre back. So you've got Gibson.
Yes.
You've got Hanley.
Yes.
Zimmerman's not good enough.
Whoa, mate.
No,
you can't be coming up on this podcast saying that.
Yes, I absolutely can.
We've got Big Andy as well. Don't forget Big Andy.
Big Andy. The reason that Tete and Vrancic and Leitner were released because we can't be getting too, what's the word? Sentimental.
Why are you putting him in that bracket?
Mate, he didn't play in the Championship. And when he did play, he was average at best. I like Zimmerman. I think he's a great guy, great servant for Norwich City.
Well, there you go then.
But he's not a Premier League player.
Okay, well, I'm not saying start him, am I?
No, but I'm saying...
But don't say he's not good. What do you mean he's not good enough?
He's not good enough.
Put some respect on his name.
No, not in the...
Do you remember that first season when he won the title for Norwich?
Yeah, that wasn't in the Premier League.
I don't care.
I do, because I want Norwich City to stay in the division.
We're saying the same thing here in a different way, I think.
No,
I'm saying... Just respect him a little bit more.
I can respect him.
You're not respecting him, though.
Well, I'm stating a fact. He's not good enough for the Premier League.
What do you mean that's not?
I
That's
do
not
not
fact.
want to be seeing Norwich City get beaten week after week in the Premier League.
Mate, that first part of our first Premier League campaign under Daniel Farke, up until that, do you remember when he came back against West Ham and West Ham targeted him?
Yes. I remember you being fuming outside of the Olympic Stadium.
I was absolutely livid with that. Because he was a unit. He was a boss. Look,
I think your standards are slipping slightly.
I'm not.
And I'm disappointed, actually.
No, listen. Look, people in the comment section understand what I'm getting at. I'm not saying he should start. I'm just saying let's just be a bit nicer to the Zim because he's given this club a lot.
No, I've got nothing against him, and I think he's a great bloke, and he's done very well for Norwich City. But I also care deeply about Norwich City's performance levels on the pitch.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to be very high with him in defence.
But we're not going to start with him in defence anyway.
No, I know, but when there's eventual injuries or fatigue to that of Ben Gibson...
Yeah. Hence my comment of, we need to bring in a new centre-back.
Yeah.
Right, we got there.
Yeah, and I agree, because the backup, Big Andy, definitely good enough. He's quick, he's mobile, he's got a passing range on him. I'm happy to throw him into the deep end.
Hang on, Zimmerman,
as a reserve.
big, mobile.
No, he's not. He's not mobile, and his passing is appalling.
Mate, you're being really harsh to the Zim.
Yeah, sorry, Zim. I just really don't want us to screw up again this season. And I think there is a risk of being sentimental. And I've been happy so far that we've got rid of Tete, and we've got rid of Rancic, and we've got rid of Leitner. Poor old Marco Stiepermann, that probably wasn't in the equation. He's gone as well. I just really want us to survive this season, Chris, and I think there's going to have to be ruthless decisions made.
It will be interesting to see what happens the next few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Zimmerman will leave. He might go out on loan or something, but I'm just hoping he doesn't play for Norwich in the Premier League. Maybe a third round of the FA Cup or something, but that's all I'm willing.
Your favourite competition?
Well, there we go. Proves my point. No, we need it. I think we do need a centre back. Yeah, and I think we need a.
And Daniel Farke said post match Kings Lynn that he wants to strengthen all areas except from the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
so there you go.
I'd probably agree with that.
Yeah,
I think the goalkeeper's sorted. Yeah. Brilliant number one, brilliant number two,
yeah.
And about 17 adequate number threes.
Yeah.
We need. If I'm splashing real money at a position, it is the striker. I want to go big on a striker.
Do you?
And
how big?
15 million big.
That's not big enough for me. If you're gonna, that's not big.
Well, it is for Norwich, mate. It's a record signing.
Yeah, but it's not a big name striker, is it?
Well, here we go.
Sorry, I made the mistake of saying a big named striker. No. I didn't mean that.
I want a player that will be...
15 million in this market doesn't get you a guaranteed goal scorer.
No, it doesn't.
It gets you a player that could do it.
Yeah, I agree, but that's where Norwich are at in every position.
Okay.
Lee Malou could be very good. He might be.
Did you call him Lee Malou, by the way?
Lee Malou. I can't wait to hear Canary call this.
Lee Malou.
Hello, Rob. Thoughts on... What's his first name?
Lee Malou.
I can't remember his
Pierre.
first. Pierre. Of course it's Pierre. Absolutely brilliant.
P&M.
Elliot Cook. What player impressed you the most during the Kings Lynn game? Also, shout out to the Linnets.
Gilmour.
Thought for a fifth tier team they conducted themselves very well. Gilmour.
Yeah.
Gilmour. He's the CDM, isn't he?
Well, look, here's what I want. People don't want this, but I want it. Gilmour next to McLean. Some people say that McLean should be playing higher. I don't think he's.
Well, where's Lee Malou?
I don't think McLean is ever going to play higher for Norwich. I think he's always going to be put in that CDM role.
Okay.
I really enjoy. I really enjoy it when we play Kenny in that number 10 role.
Suddenly, I'm looking at the midfield. I'm thinking, God, that's one of the strongest in the Premier League. Mate, I'm just picturing Gilmour next to Lee Malou, and I'm thinking, my goodness.
God.
You know, Europa League suddenly doesn't look that far out of sight.
That's going to get clipped up when we're in the relegation battle at Christmas.
No, Gilmour, that's a great shout. He looks classy.
We just got to be a bit... The height is there, and justifiably there for Billy, but we just need to be gentle and careful with that.
Okay.
I still think we need a ball winner. I think we need a Skip-esque player. Maybe Lees Malou is that man.
I hope so.
Maybe he is that man.
Skip is such a loss. Any chance of bringing him back?
But we never had him because he was on loan. So
I know, but in terms of the majority of the good stuff that we cultured last season was because of Ollie Skip.
Oh, I think that's blown well out of proportion.
Mate, defensively, I think he was absolutely paramount to the way we played.
Yeah, but you just said like everything we did was because of Ollie Skip last season. Okay, that's basically what you said.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Everything good defensively was largely centred around the good work of Oliver Skip.
I disagree. I thought...
What, so you don't think he was an important player?
What you're saying. I do, but I think defensively the reason why we were so good is Grant Hanley and Ben Rock Gibson.
But I'm saying...
Not because of Oliver Skip.
Without that protection of Oliver Skip, they are suddenly more vulnerable.
Oliver Skip was... yes, agreed with that. They would be more vulnerable. And Oliver Skip was world class for us last season. But he was never our player. And yes, it hurts. And yes, it's not nice. But that's the reality of where our club are at. Can we sign him? No. Will we sign him? No.
You're bringing such pessimism to the podcast today.
Mate, says you.
I just wanted
Oliver Skip.
A bit of a pacifying...
What I want to know is, what was Oliver Skip doing?
In Norwich.
Looking at that property. That is a proper pub story now, isn't it?
That was probably peak juices flowing moment of the summer for me, seeing that.
Was it?
I saw that and I thought, the dream's on.
Yeah.
Mate,
you loved it, didn't you?
If I'm seeing Oliver Skip looking around rental properties in Norwich, I'm suddenly thinking, my goodness, we're onto something here.
Yeah, well maybe we are.
Oh, do you know something?
No, it's not happening. Honestly, I know that everyone's taking the piss out of Spurs, right? But seriously, if they allow Norwich to take Oliver Skip again for another season...
But will he start for them? That's the thing.
They'll be mad not to. Mad.
Yeah.
Honestly, Tottenham are clueless. Their whole football club is in the mud if they don't play Oliver Skip next season. He's got to be playing football in the Premier League for a top team next season.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. I think why not come back just for another season?
Maybe Norwich will knock on the door last minute and win him.
I think we should be more than knocking, mate. I think we should be ringing the doorbell and then banging on the door.
Yes.
You have to go double pronged. A simple knock, I don't think will suffice with a player like Oliver Skip.
You are bad.
Do you think there's still a lot of work to be done in the transfer window then? Do you think it will happen?
No. I think we could do with 4 or 5.
More?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I think we'll only get 2 or 3.
4 or 5?
Yes.
That's half a team.
Yeah, but think about it. Where did we say we needed to strengthen? A centre-back, a CDM, a striker. Oh, and by the way, Daniel Farker said he wants to strengthen the whole team, apart from the goalkeeper.
That's a whole squad.
Well,
so how can we be positive at this moment in time then?
Because we've already signed some top-tier talent, and that excites me.
Triple T.
Yes, Triple T. I am buzzing for next season. That atmosphere first game back is going to be absolutely electric. Electric. And I feel like we're saying this with every video now, so sorry for sounding like a broken record, but I'm buzzing for it, mate.
So you think we need... Yeah, I am very excited. I just can't get that thought out of my head. Buendia and Skip not being there.
Oh, come off it. Get over it.
Mate, I just care.
Yeah, but that's not caring. That's living in the past. You may as well put a blue and white shirt on.
Okay, alright.
Wipe the slate clean. Believe in the process.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's very evident that Stuart Webber has learnt from his recruitment mistakes in the Premier League last time. Through the transfers that he's brought in. Obviously, time will tell. But it looks like we've bought players with more steel, players with more experience, and players of more quality.
No, I like that. Believe in the process. One final comment. A couple of tweets have just come in from Kez and Paul. Poeta didn't look particularly good against Kings Lynn. Loan deal on the horizon.
Yeah.
There's a few of them kind of players, isn't there? And you'd probably... Well, actually, probably there isn't loads, but Poeta is one player that I think needs a loan.
He needs a loan.
He's not good enough for the Prem, is he?
He needs a loan.
Championship?
I think there's a player in there. I also want there to be a player in there, but he needs a loan. And I don't think the club will be naive to that. So therefore, if he gets a loan, surely we need another winger. Because we've got Anel.
Yeah.
Todd's going to play out there as well.
Need some pace.
You've got Rashica, but who else have you got? Am I missing someone?
No, not really.
So therefore, yeah, you need a wide man.
Mumba, but he's more defensive, isn't he?
No, no.
You need a winger as well.
You need a winger.
That's 7 players you now want.
There you go.
Pochetta, I said, oh, what have you been up to today, Chris? And you said, I've been cutting the grass.
Yeah.
Pochetta reminds me of very long grass. Because
where are you going
on the surface,
yes,
not very pretty. But with a bit of work, a little bit of trimming, some Willamot's action with the seeds, there's something good in there.
Bit of manure.
But my goodness, it's going to take some work to see the rewards. And I think that's Prem as well.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think? Yeah. I want to see him do well. I think there's a player in there. Do you know what I am actually... This is becoming a bit of a depression podcast, isn't it? Do you know what I am actually genuinely disappointed about? Byram coming back and then getting another knock.
He's not injured again.
He's out for 2 weeks.
That bloke. When did he get injured now?
He got injured
last night?
He got injured, yeah.
How?
Well, I don't know, mate. I think he got injured before the game.
That bloke, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
He just needs to go, look, I'm retiring and playing golf.
No. He needs to come back for the Man City home game and repeat what happened last time.
Imagine.
Oh, mate.
Imagine.
I'm on the pitch if that happens.
Yeah. You're taking your...
Do you remember I'll never forget you wailing at the top of your voice, Byram for England. Byram for England. And
well, maybe without the injuries it would have happened.
Well, there you go, yeah.
Imagine Byram stepping up to
I do feel sorry for Byram.
That's a shame. That is a real shame. Any last comments then? So we're filming on a Friday. We've got a whole host of pre-season games. Are you going to any?
Gillingham, hopefully.
Are you?
Hopefully.
What, home or away?
I don't know. Where is it?
I don't know.
I just said I'd go.
Imagine if it's away. Let's trip to Kent.
Why not?
Is it Kent? I think Gillingham's Kent.
I'll be there.
Wherever
it is,
That surprises me. Usually you're quite sort of snobby with the pre-seasons.
What does that mean? What do you snobby the pre-season?
I think you think you're above pre-season.
You've dragged me to all sorts of shitholes in pre-season. Yeah, so there you go. My case in point.
Now that ground that we went to has been knocked down.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Emerald Park. What a place. Chris, it's been a delight.
Has it?
I think we've got a lot off our chest, and I think that's important.
And hopefully it's helped you get some stuff off your chest as well.
I think it's important to sit down, have a really honest and frank conversation.
Yeah.
At points you frustrated me.
Yeah, likewise. You just frustrate me throughout, constantly.
But I think that's important.
Yeah.
And I know that come Liverpool at home, when we're 2-0 up, and Leymanu is sliding in front of the Barclays, pounding the badge, we're going to be in a really good place.
Mate, honestly, Leeds Malou scoring the winner and just going up to the snake pit and just giving it one of them.
As the Barclay sings, what was the chant again?
Leeds Malou, Leeds Malou, Leeds Malou, Leeds Malou, la la. Leeds Malou, bonjour, Leeds Malou, monsieur, Leeds Malou, Leeds Malou, la la.
What better way to go out?
There you go.
Leeds Malou, we can't wait to see you.
We're off to play golf.
We're off. The sun's shining, the doves are crying.
And I'm feeling...
Willy great. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.